Hello, and welcome back to the 2024 Summer Olympic Games in the beautiful city of Paris, France. I'm your sexy hot host, freak girl, femme de soupe, but please, call me Stephanie. And I'm here today with my co-host, Lil Rooster, the national emblem of France, Coq Goulard. Tell me, Coq, what are you ecstatic to see today?
Well, Stephanie, I'm just excited to see the underdog Soupy Poopy make her return to the stage after last game's awful accident.
Yes, I agree. Ooh, here she goes now. Will she land it this year? This is a serious skill that will make or break her scores. I did it. Fuck you.
In 1900 was the first time women competed in the Olympic Games and was also held in Paris, France.
Wow. I find it very interesting the Olympics this year are being turned into much more of an event than usual, with a star-studded cast from Snoop Dogg, Martha Stewart, Ariana Grande, and more. We really have a little bit of a new Olympics on our hands. With NBC trying to draw more numbers and more views, we see much more coverage and much more outlets. If you are like me, you're seeing the Olympics on every channel, every media, and every feed that you have. From Simone Biles reaching her 4th Olympics and getting a star-studded audience to come and watch her perform. Or maybe you just see Snoop Dogg meeting up with all these random Olympians. It's the 2024 Olympics and I want to talk about it. I feel like the Olympics is becoming more of a thing than it's ever been. If you don't think that's a correct statement, you're wrong. I'm right. The Olympics has never been this popular, nor has it ever had this much media coverage before. Obviously, as the years go on, we get more and more involved because that's just how evolution and technology goes. But it's really, really interesting. And I really want to talk about some of the things that I've been loving and seeing, and just, this is going to be the cutesy, cunty, fun, pop culture, what I find interesting coverage of the Olympics. And you might be thinking to yourself, why the f do I care about the Olympics, Stephanie? It's just cool. It's an aesthetic almost like the Super Bowl, but like way less frat bro. Everything that's good with America. Anyways, the Olympics are just like so human coded, so childlike, like, I bet I could run faster than you. Okay, bet, let's put you against every country in the world type of thing. It's very nostalgic no matter when you were born. Like, I specifically personally remember the Olympics in Beijing. Remember these little guys? But not only that, I remember in like a local pizza joint. I remember being in a local pizza restaurant and everyone like stopping to watch the swimmers compete. It was like that kind of live television. I know we have all the streaming now and all of the TikTok lives and all of the YouTube live. Like, we have so much media now that nothing truly is live like that anymore. You know, when people used to live tweet from the VMAs, from the Oscars, the award shows, or even the Super Bowl, World Cups, we just don't really have that anymore. But this, the Olympics, you really can't pre-film, excluding the opening ceremony, which I would get to. But it's just that nostalgic feeling of everybody all together, all at once, you know. All the people. You know, there's no manipulating happening with the media. It's really just, here's a bunch of people competing for the best. So, some things that I've been finding so fun and so interesting. Let's start off with this opening ceremony. So first off, the Assassin's Creed of it all. Assassin's Creed is a video game made by Ubisoft, who is based in Paris, France. They had this Creed-esque character, hooded persona, running through the streets and the rooftops of Paris during this opening ceremony, and it was honestly very cool. Very like every man, you know? But this opening ceremony was like no other, and I know that's been said by a lot of outlets right now, but truly it really encompassed lots of art and fashion and culture in a way that's never been done before. I feel like normally it is very song, music, dance, open the flag, done. This one was much more of a storytelling. It had multiple acts and parts and characters. And France is known for being a little against the grain, for being revolutionary, for being a little faux pas, a little bit tongue-in-cheek. Let's also mention the throuple. What else in this opening ceremony? Did I mention the French Beyonce? Is that rude to compare to Beyonce? I don't know. I find that a compliment because Beyonce. Anyways, let's talk about this conductor getting down and dirty with it. I like him. Okay. My little blue man that was at the Last Supper, that's not the Last Supper, but isn't for legal sake because a bunch of Catholics got mad, even though France is mostly Catholic, so like they know what they're doing, they know what they're saying with that. But if you're gonna be butthurt about it, go ahead, because you're just jealous that your drag queen isn't bearded and gorgeous. There was also like a weird little mini fashion show. Did I mention Beyonce for Team USA? Did I mention how I was saying to everyone that this song off of Cowboy Carter,
Hello, girls.
Hello, Beyonce, the opening was too good to not be used in an amazing way. It was finally capitalized on here this day of the Olympics. Thank you, Beyonce and her team. Oh my God. It just did something so good for America. And for me, amazing, especially when she says, beautiful, this complicated country. I love a realistic queen. Then there was the part of the opening that I feel like got a lot of media coverage with this metal band and the decapitated Marie Antoinette. First off, just give it up for this girl. Amazing. And the fire. And it was in this building that used to once be a prison before the French Revolution. Okay. Continued on this ceremony with a metal horse metallic in true Renaissance Beyonce fashion. Also, can we talk about this pink and blue shades for the gymnastics room? Gorgeous. And I'm gonna talk about this.
Bonsoir, bienvenue à Paris.
So, c'est la vie, you know? We had these feathers. It was very reminiscent of her residency in Vegas, very jazz, nouveau. It was cute. It really reminded me of the bird from Up. Maybe that was just the feathers, but whatever. Madame Guerre. Bonsoir, Paris! Bonsoir, Paris! Did y'all see Celine Dion on that goddamn Eiffel Tower now, y'all? She was about to have me in tears. Actually, she did, because, you know, she came over. Did you guys know that hot air ballooning and tandem bike riding were once in the Olympics, but then got removed? Why did that happen? What's been added this year that's pretty interesting to me is breakdancing. They're calling it breaking. I really don't understand how this is going to be scored, but I'm very excited to see how that's going to pan out and what that's going to be. I think they've also included skateboarding first time this year, if not the first, maybe the second. I even saw that the skateboarders bus broke down or wasn't working or ran out of gas or something on the way to the game, so all of the skateboarders just get off the bus and start skateboarding to the stadium, which, cool, number one. It's their favorite way to transport, obviously, because otherwise they would not be doing this as an Olympic sport. But I have so many logistical questions. Wouldn't they be tired by the time they get to the event, so they can't really perform correctly? And then also, aren't they ruining their boards that they're about to be competing with by rolling through these cobblestone streets? And also, what kind of event is going on here that the bus is breaking down like this with no backup, no Uber, no taxi cab to be called, no like secondary anything, that they had to just get up and go. Anyways, it was pretty cool to see, I think, from what I could tell online. First off, the whole Olympic village, the villa. The Olympians are all living in this little certain confined space in Paris. Think of it like dorming for the Olympics. How cute that they call it the village. Like, the Olympics is really just like a cutesy little fun thing. They've got the village, they've got their little medals, they've got the events, they've got little pins that the athletes can trade with one another. How cute, how fun, how quirky, so that they can have like a little friendship bracelet situation. And now even Simone Biles brought her own pins that she custom made, so everybody's hunting her down to get these pins that she made. Same with Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg, the mascot, has these pins. How cool is that? So it's really just a game of Pokemon Go, basically, going to the Olympics. You're in your village, you have your gym, you have your little hostel room, you've got your friends, you've got the dining, you've got the games and the stadiums. It just looks like a key. The village really just looks like what I imagine the fun part of New York City is, coming from someone who's never been to New York City. But it really just, it's really giving single girl living in Manhattan, you know? Some additional things we need to mention is the gymnast Steve. Steve was this game's Clark Kent. He was the sleeping angel on the sidelines as he was meditating before his pommel horse, which is his only job. He loves the pommel horse. He is the pommel horse. And also this gun event. I didn't know this was an event. I didn't know this existed. I don't know that anything about it, but I do know that this pose goes so hard. I also did not mention how cute the men's gymnastics little footsies uniforms are. I don't know why I find these so cute. So cute. Everyone showed up and showed out for these fucking Olympics, and I needed to be there. The next ones, summer-wise, are gonna be in Los in 2028. So if I'm not volunteering, fuck you, I'm gonna be in the damn Olympics competing, because I don't know why, but I really feel that it is on my bucket list to go to world games like this. I'm not really interested in sports like that, but for some reason this really tickles my fancy. Something about running down the street as fast as I can is really gonna get me going. Yeah. Team USA has been killing that shit, and I think we will continue to do so as the games go on. I myself have been deviously watching as I can on my cellular device through my social medias, because I can't sit down still to watch a TV like that. Let me know if you've been watching the games. Let me know if you would ever compete, and if you would, what would you compete in? If you like this video, give it a like. If you didn't like this video, give it a like, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys. I guess when in France, when in Rome, c'est la vie. Oh, mon Harry, mon Jerry, mon agite-toi, et toi. Bitch.
USA.
So much to see, so much to do. I feel like I'm in fucking Disneyland. Disney World. I feel like I'm in Disney. Olympics. Go Team USA. Peyton Manning, what the fuck are you doing at the Olympics? Get out of Paris. What are you doing in Paris? Why is Remy not in the Olympics? Put him up.